Welcome to LFN News, a production of LFN Media, bringing you the latest in celebrity news, with specific analysis to keep you in the know of what is going on around you. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. We also encourage you to share your comments in the comments section below and let us know what you think about the issue under discussion and any other issue you may want us to discuss in the future. Snoop Dogg, real name's Calvin Broadus Jr., is one of the many celebrities that came out to scold R. Kelly following the premiere of the infamous Surviving R. Kelly documentary series and subsequent allegations. One would have assumed that given their history, and the fact that the two have worked together before, then Kelly would count on someone like him having his back, but regrettably not. Besides their 2006 That's That hit song, the California rapper also worked with R. Kelly to record Platinum, released in February 2011 as a promotional single on his 11th studio album, Documentary. The bouncy ballad, featuring Snoop's smooth rap style and Kelly's soaring vocals, quickly became a success and one would assume, built a strong bond between the duo. How he was so quick to judge him, however, when these allegations came to light, one can only wonder. In the wake of the allegations, the West Coast hip-hop icon shamelessly took to his Instagram page, posting a meme of a viral baby with the most disgusted expression ever, and used it to let everyone know that he too is privy to the controversy surrounding the R&B king. R. Kelly fans were quick to take the defensive, with some even asking him to take it down, clearly overwhelmed by his insensitive actions. One Calvin commented in response that, "Please don't use your platform to sabotage a brother. You've been there for each other from the time when you started the game. Don't tarnish a brother behind insensitive humor." But Snoop even went on to upload a judgmental video of himself on YouTube, speaking ill of the Ignition hitmaker as if to insinuate he was already found guilty of his charges. Now, Snoop has equally had his fair share of court cases and trials, majorly related to possession of illicit drugs dating as far back as 1990, and implication in a civil rape case from when he guest hosted the TV show Jimmy Kimmel Live, for which charges were later dropped. So one can only assume that Snoop believed no related allegations could ever come back biting at him. But boy, was he wrong. The unthinkable happened, when just days before his Super Bowl halftime show performance, a former dancer accused the US rapper of assaulting her after one of his concerts in 2013. The woman was described as a dancer, model, host and actress who had worked with Snoop Dogg, although the rapper insists she had never worked for him. Although the claim was later voluntarily withdrawn, just nearly 2 months after it was filed, making Snoop assume he had gotten off the hook, his worst fears were far from over. This, however, must have gotten Snoop Dogg thinking about how he must have been too quick to judge a brother, unaware that the same fate could easily befall him. The Bible itself is very clear about this. Matthew 7:1-5 reads, "Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye." Now, you may think that Snoop had actually gotten away with it, but as fate may have it, the Orange County woman, referred to as Jane Doe, has refiled her lawsuit in federal court, just 3 months after her attorney requested that the case be dismissed without prejudice. Her attorney says, this comes after obtaining new information which they believe adds significant credibility and corroboration to the alleged scheme of defendants and the alleged acts they took against his client and others. The woman claims Snoop Dogg intended to threaten, intimidate and coerce her into not exercising her constitutional rights to engage in a mediation via a thinly veiled Instagram post addressing the original lawsuit. This puts Snoop Dogg in real hot soup, and who would expect this, for a man that was so quick to judge R. Kelly when he needed a brother most, and most surprisingly, on very similar charges? What is surprising is this case cites an incident that happened way back in 2013, meaning Snoop was actually conscious he had done some shady things himself, even as he went on to scold R. Kelly. What also comes out clearly is, there must have been several other attempts by several other women to bring similar allegations to light, even before Jane Doe's first filing, but they had always been intimidated by the rapper, based on his superiority and power. This is evident as the lawsuit alleged that other women, including a woman identified as Me Too No. 2, had come forward, but didn't want their stories told because they feared the rapper would threaten and retaliate against them as he has done in his past. Why would anyone, with such a dark past, even attempt to get themselves involved in scolding a fellow artist, one may wonder? This is clearly a lesson to all those that are always quick to judge others, forgetting to look deep into their inner selves and what they may have hidden, deep inside their closets. Probably, just like Charles Glassman once said, judging others is easy because it distracts us from the responsibility of judging ourselves. This is a lesson that we just ought to be cautious. What we wish for others, for the bad that we wish for others, may just as much come rolling right back at us. In fact, in the wake of the second filing, Snoop Dogg quickly took down the videos he had earlier uploaded, speaking ill of R. Kelly in regards to the allegations against him. If this is not coming from a position of remorse, then so be it. But we can only assume that Snoop has learnt a hard lesson not to be so quick to judge others, as one could very easily find themselves walking in those very shoes, not so long after. If he happens to be innocent, then he surely knows exactly how R. Kelly must be feeling, being ridiculed, over false, unfair allegations and having to defend self. But all we can do now is wish Snoop Dogg well, and pray that the allegations against him are equally false and shall come to pass, just like R. Kelly's will. But this is on the assumption that he has learnt his lesson and will surely keep his nose out of R. Kelly's business. That's all we have for you today. Thank you for watching LFN News, a production of LFN Media, giving you another view of issues at hand. To get notified whenever we post a new video, subscribe to this channel now and hit the notification icon. And remember to give us your comment on the subject matter below.